Have you ever heard the phrase, curiosity killed the cat? And if you have, then I wonder if you know the second part of that phrase. Because curiosity killed the cat tends to make us fear our own curiosity. It's usually told to us in order to maybe keep us from expanding or asking too many questions or, making uncomfortable inquiries into, or being maybe impolite in situations. Because it's easier to, I would say, control someone if they're not asking too many questions. My own experience with curiosity has been that I have been very afraid to ask questions. And part of that is I didn't want to look ignorant. I didn't want to be ignorant. I wanted to be able to say that I knew anything that anyone was talking about. And if I didn't, even pre-internet, I would look it up or try to figure it out myself, very rarely asking any questions. In fact, sometimes I even admit I would pretend and go along saying I know something, I know about something, I know things, and I would listen and listen and listen, and I would gather just enough information from people talking without having to ask questions, and I became a jack of all trades, master of none when it comes to information. I didn't really learn anything new. I simply gathered little cherry bits, calling cherry picked information based on, radio programs or conversations between adults and teachers, and when I was a child, or conversation between, children, and I would just sit quietly and nod as if I know, never asking a single question, because asking a question felt like admitting my own ignorance. And that for me did not feel safe at all. And so my relationship with curiosity was one of fear, genuinely. Fear of being found out, fear of being found wanting, fear of being in trouble for not knowing. I can't exactly tell you where these fears came in, although they probably came in a very early life from this or that or another place, or maybe I even inherited these beliefs from generations before me, because I do come from a very smart or intelligent, or what would seem to be on the surface a very intelligent lineage. Do I actually know the level of intelligence of my ancestors, of my family? I don't. But I do know that they were incredibly intent on letting everyone know that they were intelligent. But that's neither here nor there. It's not important where this story came to be in my life, but the story is important in the sense that I have to understand a story in order to be able to begin to let go of the story, as Byron Katie puts it in Loving What Is. She doesn't, when doing the work, Byron Katie invites us to not actually let go of an idea or let go of a story, because that is not the way things are. You can't just let go of something that you didn't pick up in the first place. You have to see it for what it is. And she just invites in the work to entertain the idea of letting go. What would it feel like to let go of a story? Or another way she puts it is, can you see a good reason to hold on to it anymore? And 9 times out of 9 or 10 times out of 10, there's not a good reason, not a stress-free reason to hold on to stories that make us feel small. And for me, this is one such story. Curiosity killed the cat. And now I'll return to the second part of that phrase, which is as appropriate a way as you could imagine. I didn't know. I genuinely did not know. I was completely ignorant that there was a second half to this quote. So I'm going to leave you with this quote because it's something to think about when you are intimidated by your own curiosity. First, I should say that the universe is inherently curious. Everything that we come from is based in the source of all curiosity. Everything was created because of holy curiosity. And how could we not be curious? The second part of the phrase is, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back.